Hello everyone, my name is Aquan Gates and today's presentation will be on Zimbabwe's crisis and toxic leadership. At the conclusion of my presentation, I hope to further your knowledge on Zimbabwe's crisis and how toxic leadership directly impacts its people. CNN reporters described this situation to be very upsetting due to the fact that the country has the necessary resources to sustain itself, such as diamonds, coal, and iron, just to name a few. Further reporting that with just the right person in power, Zimbabwe can be turned around. Zimbabwe is facing an economic crisis that in just only one decade, electricity has been only available for 6 hours a day. Clean tap water only runs once a week, and gas stations have no fuel. This was very interesting to me because I feel that America has relatable causes. Today for you, I will discuss Zimbabwe's crisis economically, how its healthcare is taking a hit, and its risk of starvation. Zimbabwe is facing an economic crisis according to CNN. The country's former leader, Robert Mugabe, who led for 4 decades, is to blame for the disaster. He was elected prime minister in 1980. He spent years in prison after his politics and has even been placed on house arrest at the age of 93. Mugabe's mismanagement of the country's farming sector contributed to the downfall of its economy. His goal was to administer a land reform policy, as many view this to be colonial injustice. He issued a Land Acquisition Act in 1992 that forced landowners to give up their land and redistribute it. He even went as far as expelling Caucasian landowners who failed to apply. Next, Zimbabwe is on the brink of starvation. Along with the economic disaster, Zimbabwe faces a severe drought. The forecast of the rainfall over the region is below average. Since majority of the food is harvested, food shortages has become more frequent. According to theguardian.com, 200 elephants died as the drought seems to prolong as of November 2019. NRP.com says that United Nations has been giving 8 million Zimbabwe people cash to support their needs, while families are steadily taking out children of schools due to malnutrition. Hit with triple threats, economic and starvation. Lastly would be Zimbabwe's healthcare. Most of Zimbabwe's people were already facing disasters pre-COVID-19, which placed them now at a higher risk. It is said that more than 2,000 doctors just returned from strike after lack of pay and basic medical supplies such as bandages and syringes. Furthermore, hospitals are left useless with no running water. Reporters are calling this silent genocide, leaving citizens with poor salaries, deteriorating conditions of existence. In conclusion, I'd hope that I expanded your knowledge and gave you a few staggering facts to leave you more informed. We all have things that we are experiencing, hardships and tragedies. We all are grateful for life, but have we all thought about the essential necessities, the basic essentials, such as clean water, education, and food? Zimbabwe was once the richest economy in Africa, to now facing economic disasters, starvation, and healthcare crisis. Thank you so much. My name is Aquan Gates, and this has been Zimbabwe's crisis.